All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. So, I seen a brother had posted something the other day, kind of inspired me. The brother Jeremiah in the Chicago camp, and I just wanted to, do a lesson and kind of go in on it and expound on it. From what I got out of it. So it was basically he's talking about social engineering, which is the use of centralized planning in an attempt to manage social change and regulate the future development and behavior of a society. Okay, so that's what's going on in our community. Okay, we have basically with music, with the media, they're pushing their agenda on our people in order to engineer us how they want us. Okay, they want to feminize the men. Okay, they want to make the women more masculine. Okay, they want to put all this homosexuality into the kids' mind, okay, to get in their mind to corrupt them. They want to make you think that we all one people, and that nobody's better than the other. These are all pistons in that engine that they're using to engineer us to what they want us to be. Okay, not following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So it says, in the context of information security, the use of deception to manipulate individuals into divulging confidential or personal information that may be used for fraudulent purposes. All right, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, let me see, it says the country's unique blend of open economics, authoritarian politics, and social engineering. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I got on this. But there's also one other thing I wanted to speak on while I got this, which is similar to social engineering, which is, let's see if I can pull it up. Is predictive programming. Okay, because it's pretty much the same. Social engineering is more, we're going to get all the rappers to start dyeing their hair and wearing skinny jeans and dresses and purses. And then they'll start doing it too. Now, predictive programming is we're going to put on TV or on the media or on the big screen where we want our future to go. And then as we release these different movies and TV shows or whatnot, eventually the society is going to see it as a norm and going to conform to it. So when we bring them out, it's not going to be a surprise. So I'm going to read this. This is from Bible Apocalypse. I'll put the link in the description. I can't really see it right now. It says predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning provided by the media to acquaint the public with planned social changes to be implemented by TPTB. Okay, it says, and when these changes are put through, the public will already be familiarized with them and will accept them as natural progressions, as Alan Watt calls it, thus lessening any possible public resistance and commotion, like with the chip. That's why they're conditioning you right now with the chip, so that when they fully implement it, okay, it's going to be second nature. People are going to flock to it. And this is a few examples of the predictive programming. It says iRobot came out in 2004. And this rather interesting futuristic movie, the operating system of a robot is based on the familiar 3 laws of robotics. first put forward by Isaac Asimov. Law 1, a robot may not injure a human being or through enact or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2, a robot must obey orders given to it by human beings except where such orders will conflict with the first law. And 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. It says these 3 laws to which all robots in the service of humankind are necessarily subjected to are thematic to the movie. All right, the story unfolds. It becomes apparent that a grave problem emerges when unconditional obedience to the robots to these laws is demanded. Slakia. The cause of which can be derived from the potentially contradictory law 1, nature of law 1. And then, it talks about how the robot hurt the person, or, Will Smith, he had that bad experience where the little girl drowned, but he got saved and he had the issue or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's getting you more familiarized with robots. Why? Because they have the Secret Soldier program, or the Super Soldier program, where they're using robots to fight war. Okay, they're using them to carry bags. You can't knock them over, But, of course, that's going to contradict which one? Law 1, because they're going to be hurting people. Now, what did the robot in this situation did? He hurt people. So, you also have a Terminator. Okay? You have Jurassic Park. Because now they're talking about they can take chickens, or in the next few years, they're trying to take chickens and so-called de-evolve them and try to make them fucking dinosaurs. Okay? This is the fucking society that we live in. Okay? But all this is gonna come to naught, okay, because it's not in the strength and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So I'm gonna get this real quick. Y'all just bear with me. Alright, so this is Acts chapter 5 verse 38. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel, or if this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, least haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High." And all this predictive programming, all this social engineering, all that shit, man, is of man. It's not of the Most High. It's not where the Most High wants us to be. So it just said that if it's not of the Most High, it's gonna come to naught. So all that shit's gonna come to naught. Okay? Cause why? Because in the next verse it says you're fighting against the Most High. You're not fighting against me, what I think, or what any other brother think. Okay? Or even what you think, or what you believe is so, or what your mama told you. Okay? It's what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem Kadash, okay, what is his program. Okay, this is his chess game. We just pieces on the board. Actors in the movie. Okay, so let me see if there's any other examples that I can give for that. Let me see. Conspiracy Theory. That was a movie. I haven't seen that movie. Code 46. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually try to check out some of these movies and just go through them and check out the predictive programming. And, Lord's will, I get back to it, and do a follow-up on this lesson. Equilibrium. That I heard a lot about that movie. I actually didn't catch it. But, I heard it was a really good one. Another one that just came to mind was it was a movie, came out in the 90s. I believe it was Martial Law. it had martial law in it, but The Road, that's a good predictive programming movie. Man, what's it called? Contagion. Contagion was a predictive programming movie. You know, these are some of the movies that brothers should be watching because, like I said, they're playing these movies because they're playing their hand. They want to get you used to the idea of these, and then once you're used to that idea, fall in line. But, for the men of the Lord, you're not going to be able to beguile them or even, convince them of anything other than, what's real. And that's the scriptures. So with that being said, call all praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Kadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity.